Hi, I'm going to talk about FHA loans versus conventional loans. So, an FHA loan is insured by the Federal Housing Administration, and conventional loans aren't insured by a federal agency. Let's make it simple, right? I know it's going to be a little bit boring, but without a loan, there's no house, right? For most of us. So FHA loans are easier to qualify with a minimum down payment with a minimum down payment of 3.5% for borrowers with a credit score of 580 or higher. If your credit score is between 500 and 579, you may qualify for an FHA loan with a 10% down payment. Now, conventional loans usually require a credit score of 620 or higher. A lower credit score usually equals a higher interest rate. So, some conventional mortgage people actually allow 3% minimum down payment, but that's for borrowers with a credit score in the high 600s or 700 and up, right? And the other thing you need to note is your debt to income ratio. So you'll need to look at that by adding up everything you pay out every month and dividing it by your monthly gross income, and that is before taxes and other things are taken out. And you'll get a number and turn it into a percent, 1-2 over. And if it's like 36%, that's good. 43% is good. It could be a little bit higher, but you need to talk to a lender about those details. So I would be looking at between 36 and 43% income to debt ratio. Conventional loans require the borrowers to pay a mortgage insurance if they put down less than 20% for that loan. That protects the lender if you default on the loan, and the FHA loan requires mortgage insurance regardless of how much down payment you put on it. And so FHA mortgage insurance premium lasts for a lifetime if you paid less than 10% down. If you paid 10% or more down, it will last for 11 years, which is an odd number, but I'm sure there's some mathematical reasoning in it. But you can get rid of your FHA mortgage insurance by refinancing to a conventional loan, but you can't do that until you've got 20% equity in your home based compared to its purchase price. And you have to keep track of that. Otherwise, you could be saving money just by doing those little things. So private mortgage insurance is automatically canceled when the conventional loan equity of your loan to purchase price becomes 22%. Now, you can turn it off at 20% equity, but you have to keep track of that and then contact them to turn it off. But they'll just automatically turn it off at 22% if you're busy and not paying attention. But money could be saved by catching it, monitoring that. So an FHA appraisal, they're stricter than the standard conventional appraisals. The property is assessed for value, safety, condition, construction, and adherence to all the local code restrictions. When you get an FHA loan, you have to live in the house as your primary residence. Investment properties and homes that are being flipped, sold within the 90 days prior to sale aren't eligible for an FHA loan. So you can use a conventional loan to buy a vacation home, investment property, and primary residence. Ooh. Get all kinds of movement going on. Borrowers with credit scores below 620 don't qualify for conventional mortgage loans. So an FHA loan may be a better option for you. Borrowers with a credit score of 720 or higher will usually find that conventional loans cost less per month. And borrowers with a credit score lower than 720 will usually find that the FHA loan costs less per month compared to the conventional. If you're serving in the military or you're a veteran, a loan backed by a VA may be a great option. VA loans usually require no down payment, and I have a VA loan with my husband because he's a veteran, and it's a wonderful way to get into a house. So it's an option. The other option, if you go, I'm not in the military and I'm not a veteran, is there something else? There is. If you live in a suburban area or rural area, a USDA loan could be another option to you. Always ask a mortgage lender any questions you have and to verify any information you've gathered, including from me. Don't think you have to go to a lender when you're ready to buy a house. Go to a lender when you're just thinking about it, before you're even starting to save money for it, so you can see where you are credit-wise, if you can make a plan for raising your credit score, and also find out how much money compared to your debt to income ratio you do need to save for a house, because you still have to come up with a down payment. And you may want to do like a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan or a 3-year plan to get to your goals, to eventually get to the point to where you go, okay, I'm ready to get a loan and buy a house. I have the money, I have the credit score, I have the debt to income ratio, so that you get the best bang for your buck and, get the max out of which your buying power is to buy that awesome house you want. So always prepare, and good luck. Talk to you later. I forgot one more thing. FHA mortgage insurance premium costs the same no matter what you put down or what your credit score is. So private mortgage insurance on the conventional loans costs more if you have a lower credit score. So food for thought, but it may cost less than an FHA mortgage insurance if your credit score is above 720. So consider that. Talk to you later.